The salty air, the crashing waves, the open ocean. This was Bob's home. Bob was a ship captain, a man of the sea. He loved the ocean and all its creatures. From a young age, he felt a special connection with the ocean giants, the whales. Bob spent years sailing the world, his heart filled with wonder at the beauty of marine life. But one day, his peaceful world was shattered. He witnessed a terrible sight, a whaling ship hunting down whales. The whales were helpless, their powerful bodies no match for the harpoons and nets. Bob was horrified. He knew he had to act, to protect these magnificent creatures. He couldn't stand by and watch as they were slaughtered. This event ignited a fire in his heart, a passion to fight for the whales and for the future of the ocean. This marked the beginning of Bob's journey as a conservationist, a protector of the ocean's gentle giants. One day Bob saw the whaling ship again. This time he was determined to stop them. He steered his own ship, a much smaller vessel, directly towards the whaling ship. The whalers laughed at him, but Bob didn't back down. He positioned his ship right between the whalers and a pod of whales. It was a dangerous move, but Bob was fearless. The whalers were furious. They yelled at Bob to move, but he refused. He stood firm, a lone figure protecting the whales. Finally, the whalers backed down. They couldn't hunt the whales with Bob in the way. Bob had won, but he knew this was just one battle. He needed to do more to protect the whales from the ongoing threat of whaling. News of Bob's bravery spread. People who shared his passion for the ocean and its creatures reached out to him. They were inspired by his courage, by his willingness to stand up for what he believed in. Together they formed a group, a team dedicated to protecting the whales and the environment. They knew they needed a strong name, a name that would reflect their mission and their determination. They chose Greenpeace. Greenpeace was more than just an organization. It was a movement fueled by passion, courage, and a deep love for the planet. They believed in peaceful protest, in raising awareness about the plight of the whales and the importance of protecting our oceans. From that day forward, Bob and Greenpeace became a voice for the voiceless. They sailed the world, confronting whaling ships, documenting their cruel practices, and showing the world the devastating impact of whaling. Their message resonated with people across the globe. Public support for whale conservation grew and governments began to take notice. Slowly but surely, thanks to the tireless efforts of Bob and Greenpeace, the tide began to turn. International agreements were signed, whaling bans were put in place, and whale populations began to recover. Bob's bravery, his unwavering commitment to protecting whales, had sparked a global movement that continues to fight for a greener and more peaceful world today.